Hello guys, and I have good news. Someone smoked again in Tambov on gunpowder factory and there was a serious explosion and a fire afterwards. I am glad to tell you more, because my name is Anna and I vlog from Ukraine since the start of the brutal Russian invasion, and together we will see Russian defeat. So if you're new to the channel, you support Ukraine, please subscribe and help us fight informational war. And my longtime friends, check your subscription status and hit notification button. So today is the kind of video that I like recording because it demonstrates the success of Ukrainian counteroffensive. But of course, Russian propaganda will repeat, someone smoked. So someone smoked on the gunpowder factory in Tambov that is pretty far away from the Ukrainian border, 450 kilometers. TAMBOV gunpowder factory is one of the biggest in Russia and produces gunpowder for the needs of Russian army, supplying the artillery and other departments that use gunpowder. I'm sorry, I'm a girl. Also, this is not the first time explosion happens on this factory. Similar one was in June that resulted in its serious destruction and it seems to me even killing a number of workers. But why are you working for Russian military industry? Russian military industry is capable of producing a lot of gunpowder, missiles and other stuff contrary to Ukraine. Unfortunately, we are dependent on the supply of our allies and we are super grateful that you help us fight this very, very unjust war against a very bad, evil empire, dying empire. So today's news are really good because they destroy infrastructure, military infrastructure of Russia, and we perhaps destroyed a lot of gunpowder that otherwise would have been used against Ukrainians, killing Ukrainians. By the way, today I woke up to the sounds of explosion in Kyiv. Subscribe to my Instagram, I share more there of the things that I can share, because Russia targeted Kyiv with ballistic, potentially Iskander missile, and it was stopped by air defense. Once again, thank you so much for helping us live, survive, and together we will stop this evil empire. Subscribe if you agree with me. Another good message that happened tonight is that a Russian freight train was derailed with 19 cabins, if I'm not mistaken. Perhaps it was carrying something bad, something important for Russian army, and according to a very brief notice in the result of the interference of third persons, the train was derailed, which is really, really good. So the main message of this video actually is to remind you that there are many signals that Russia is losing and Ukraine is winning. And we are able to perform successful military operations on the territory of Russian Federation. And tonight this was the explosion on the gunpowder factory, one of the biggest in Russia, and also derailing the freight train, which is also a military supply train. But an update about Kyiv: for a really long period of time it was not targeted, and tonight I experienced what was that. First of all, air raid alert is really loud in Kyiv, incomparable to Lutsk where I live. And second, it's very real. I woke up at like 8 a.m. to the sound of explosion and I saw smoke in the sky. And that was from the air defense system. Russians targeted ballistic missiles, which are really bad. They are not meant to be used because they are very inaccurate and typically they are used for the air defense. But Russians want to cause more devastation to Ukraine. That's why they target us with everything they can. But air defense systems stopped this missile somewhere in the fields on the left bank of Dnipro River. That is an interesting experience, but I am proud to be Ukrainian, and tonight I remind you we will have a live stream at 9 p.m. Kyiv time, so join me, I can tell you more about that. And today is a good day because it is also an anniversary of Kherson liberation. Kherson was the only regional center that Russians managed to capture in 2022. We were following very emotionally life of our people under occupation there, and we were super happy to learn when they were liberated. And this was one of the most emotional days of this war, because I remember lots of videos showing how happy people were. And once again, a reminder that many of you comment as an important one: it is not the war for the territories. We will not give up the territories, because the territories also mean people, their lives, their memories, their homes, their parents. It is much more than land. And I'm proud to be Ukrainian, I'm proud to be in Kyiv, and I'm proud to have all of you as my friends, because your support and understanding means a lot and helps us win, and together we will win. So remember to join my live from Kyiv tonight at 9 p.m. Thank you for buying me coffees. Need one after such sleepless night. Thank you for becoming my patrons. Subscribe to my Instagram. I share more everyday updates there. I'm also on Threads, Twitter, and we have a lovely Discord community. Introduce yourself to our merch. The link is in the description of this video. But most importantly, let us stay united and witness Ukrainian victory. Slava Ukraini!